Hello and welcome back to our video lessons on IELTS speaking. In this particular video, I'm going to talk about the fourth criteria of evaluation, that is pronunciation. In previous videos, I have already discussed about the three other criterias of evaluation, and this is the last one. So, like other criteria, on the left hand side, you can see what official band descriptor says, and on the right hand side, what can be a simplified explanation for that. Right. So let's begin. Pronunciation. Let me define a bit to you if you are not able to understand it fully. Pronunciation is the way a vowel or consonant sound is pronounced in English language. It is different from other languages. There can be some similarity, there can be some differences. It depends from language to language. The first thing they're saying, use a range of pronunciation features. That means you need to know what are the pronunciation feature, right? And we'll try to understand it in details at the end part of this lesson. But here let me tell you that every language has its sound pattern, and so is the case of English language. If you're aware, perhaps, what there are 44 sounds in English, in which there are consonant sounds and there are vowel sounds, right? And that's the difference. We know that we have got just 26 letters or alphabets in English, but then 44 sound. On the other hand, there are many languages that the way they are written, the same way they are pronounced, but not same in the case of English. If you want to take an example, and I'm not showing it in writing, but just listen to me carefully. If I take one letter A, for example, A, I'll say. So if you're using the word in Take, see the pronunciation is take. So here A means take. If you see the same A in Father, here it becomes father. So you can see take, father. If I take the third example and I will say Talk, again A is used after T, but here the pronunciation is talk. So you can see in the first it is A, take, in the second it is R, father, in the third it is O, talk. So you can see one sound can have many pronunciation, I mean sound, I mean to say sound. So that is what makes this is a bit challenging. So let's come back to the part here, a range of pronunciation features. So vowel sounds and consonant sounds. So I in the end, I provide you that talking type of pronunciation part where you can understand. I'll send you in a PDF format. When you click them, you can see what exactly is the vowel sound and what exactly the consonant sounds, right? Use the stress. This is another feature. The first is vowel sound and consonant sound. The second is the stress. In every word, in every sentence, if it is a word, a particular part is stressed. Stress means it is spoken a bit. How can I tell you? It's a bit aloud, or I mean, it's given more emphasis in a way. So, for example, if I take a word, and I'll give you the details in there. And if I take a word confidence, right? Now you can see here the word has got two parts, confidence. There are three parts. Now, one particular part is stressed in English language. So either we can say confidence, or we can say confidence, or we can say confidence, right? So you can see there are three parts which can be stressed. So you need to know of which part has to be stressed. As we know through practice, because we have listened to this a lot, the first part is stressed here, and it is confidence, right? So this is known as stress. The same way in a sentence. Now, how will you know that? I mean, there is no rules for this. So you will have to use a standard English language dictionary, for example, Cambridge or Oxford or Longman, any kind of dictionary, and there you will find that once the particular word appears in the dictionary, immediately after that, the phonetics or the sound part, it is known as phonetics part of a word, that phonetics is given. And I will show you that dictionary so that you can understand how do we really see the phonetics or the sound part, and how we can understand the stress. That I will discuss at the end part of the lesson. So please keep in mind the pronunciation part will be discussed in details in the later part. Here, just we are trying to understand the evaluation criteria. The first is sound, vowel, and consonant. Second is stress, and third is intonation patterns. So again, there are two types of intonation patterns. Whether it is a rising, when you start speaking, your volume will go up. For example, um, do you study here? So you can see, do you study here? So the sound is going up, right? So that's rising intonation. And most of the time when we answer, that is falling intonation. So I'll say, we don't say, yes, I study here. Have you ever heard? No. So we say, yes, I study here. So this is falling intonation. Again, I'll discuss those in details in the end part, when I'll discuss each and every part in details, right? And then this is speaking with list mother tongue impact. That happened, that mother tongue impact, and each and every language has got its impact. For example, if I talk about my particular area where I live, instead of job, people say job. And instead of confident, people say confidence, I mean, that's a difference. So you have to identify how will you again distinguish or differentiate. You will have to listen to the original part through a dictionary. Nowadays we have got a lot of talking dictionary online, where you can just play the phonetic transcription part, and you can listen to the original pronunciation, and then you can just differentiate it with your own pronunciation, where you have got the mother tongue impact, right? That's fine. So that, and let's see an example. I don't think that one example can really give you the details, so you'll be able to understand the entire part of pronunciation. But I'll try to do some later on. I'll discuss that in detail. The question say, do the woman get married at an early age? Now see one answer. And again, I have not written any phonetic transcription, because I'm not sure whether you are really able to understand it, or you really know what is the phonetics transcription. So here I'll just pronounce the word, and you have to understand from that. Um, Later on, perhaps you will try to understand what exactly does it mean. So the answer is, well, in small town and villages, women usually, so you can see, women usually get married at an early age, but in big cities they tie their knot in late 30s or early 40s. Now see, that's the difference. Here I have said the word, and it seems like woman, but that's not true. Woman, that's not true. The pronunciation is women, women. Say women, women. So, and this is not usually, it's usually. So I will say that women usually get married at an early age. Early age, it's not yearly age. Have you seen or can you see the difference? Women usually get married at an early age. It's not age, it's age. But in big cities, they tie their knot in late 30s or early 40s. So let's come back. Well, in small towns and villages, women usually get married at an early age, but in big cities, they tie their knot in late 30s or early 40s. You might sound it a bit strange right now, but wait. In the end, when I'll give you the details to improve this evaluation criteria, I will discuss the pronunciation part in details where at least you'll be able to be familiar of all those things that I have been talking about for the last about 10 minutes in this video, right? So that's all about this video. And with that, we have understood each four criteria of evaluation in English speaking. Thank you very much. See you very soon. Bye for now.